Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lindsay. If you're new here, I'm so glad you found me. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm glad you came back. Today I'm going to be cash stuffing some savings challenges, and working on my Save 2025 in 2025, as well as 1530. I also have one complete challenge that I'm going to put into a sinking fund. And yeah, and I've been thinking a lot about goals and money. I mean, that's kind of what I do here, right? Um, and so I might talk through some of those thoughts that I've had as we're doing this. Anyway, so I'm going to start with Save 2025 and 2025. This comes from Nita, the Almost Organized Owl. And I'm going to put $60 in this today. And I've got money here. I have 166 plus 150 that I have in a completed savings challenge that I completed in December before I started recording again. Just haven't put it in the sinking fund yet. But anyway, so I have $166 here, and I'm going to put 60 of it into this because that's about where I need to be with that for right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this 30 here, knock out a couple of the big ones, do a 30, and this 30 over here. And then I have a envelope for that in here. This dashboard came with the printout. She also has I believe she does, I don't know if she still does, but she did have a scratch off version of this that you can purchase from her Etsy shop that would be mailed to you, where there are scratch offs on the amounts that are in the numbers. And I do believe they're different than what you see here. So this shouldn't be a spoiler, at least as far as I know. So I've got $60. I'm just going to put all three of these 20s into Save 2025. And I should have, oh goodness, I should have 120 in here. And it looks like I got 50, 60, 80, 120 in here, and that's what I thought I should have, because the last time when I started this, I started it with $60, and I was able to do all of these inside the two because they added up to 60, which was super cool. Anyway, I'm moving on to home maintenance next, just because that is my next envelope in here, and I'm actually going to be putting this money from this. I believe this was. Is this Indoorsy? I can't remember what this one was called, but this is from Liz and Les. It's one of her sticker challenges, and I completed it for $150, and I'm putting it in home maintenance. So in home maintenance, let's see here. Ooh. We have 250, 250 plus 60 is 310. I'm not going to update the tracker because tracker is way wrong, which means maybe I should just get rid of it. For now, I'm just going to get rid of it so it doesn't confuse me. So I have 360 in home maintenance, which is awesome. We're going to put this aside for right now, and we're going to go back to these challenges. So this next one is the 1530 year-long challenge from Rene at Reinventing Rene, or Budget Nerd Co. on Etsy. And I know I'm behind on this, so I'm going to take this 15. I know today, okay, so today is Saturday for me, but you'll be seeing this on Sunday at the earliest. So it would be Sunday the 26th. So I'm pretty behind in this, but I'm not quite so behind that I have to do the 30 yet. It'll get done, right? I believe in me. Which brings me to some of the things that I've been thinking about when it comes to money. And I do not have an envelope for this one right now. I believe it is upstairs. So I'm just going to do this. So I've been thinking a lot about money and what my big goals are and what I'm doing and how this all contributes to my goals. And one of the things that I wanted to focus on this year was more on the macro goals and less on the micro goals. And I know every dollar adds up. Every dollar is important to save, to know what's going on with your money, etc. I'm going to put $5 in this challenge from Mare Bear 3000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But anyway, I've been, thinking about my macro goals. So macro goals are big ones, like I want to save a certain amount for retirement, save a certain amount for my kiddos' education, things like that. But also other things like, when do I want to retire? Can I retire early? Like, that would be amazing, right? I'm going to put $5 in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This comes from Ellie on Earth. And so, I've been thinking, does saving, $5 at a time, $10 at a time, help me with some of those larger, bigger picture goals? And I think it doesn't hurt, if that makes sense. I enjoy doing this, and I am grateful that I don't have to do this. I'm going to put $4 into this Castle of Dreams challenge from Cash But Cute. So, and I know that may have sounded kind of bougie, where I don't have to cash stuff. But it is something that I think it helps me realize that for the bigger goals and the smaller goals, they're all goals, right? And if I can be able to divide my energy and time and attention, I'm going to put 5 into this little dog one. If I can divide my attention between some big goals and some smaller goals, it maybe makes the big goals seem not so scary, not so abstract, because some of those larger goals, like retirement and my kiddos' education and things like that, are 10 plus years in the future. My kiddo is 7, so 10-ish years for that, potentially. I'm 41, I'm almost 42, so we're going on 25 years into the future for retirement, if I retire at traditional retirement age. Anyway, I forgot to say, this one comes from my Etsy shop. This roll and save comes from Marlene at Snow Gardener 307. Let's give it a roll, and it's a 1. So, those larger goals, while they're important, kind of what I was talking about in my last video, those ones are the things that I've automated for the most part, which means I don't have to think about them so much. I have a second envelope for that. I don't have to automate them so much, meaning I can focus on the smaller, less long-term goals, like while it is a big expense, getting a new car potentially within the calendar year. that is a shorter term goal. Yes, it's a large amount of money, but it's not saving for my future well-being beyond my working years, if that makes sense. Yes, it may impact that. If I buy a car now, that's less money that I have going into retirement to gain that compound interest. But it's also something to balance the need to take care of future Lindsay and the need to take care of and live current Lindsay's life. Right? So I have $21 left. We're going to go back to this binder and we are going to, let's see here. Let's put it in, let's put 17 of it in Christmas. So we're going to take the 3 out from Christmas. And we're going to put, this $4 then into education, present and future. So that's all the cash that I have. Tell me what you guys are thinking about when it comes to long-term goals, and how cash stuffing and sinking funds can contribute to long-term goals, and how short-term goals really help you keep on track. I know everybody's financial situation is different, and personal finance is personal. So as I'm looking at macro goals, I need to understand that the micro goals, while important, whether or not I spend $20 on such and such a thing from Amazon, is less consequential towards the macro goal of paying for retirement, paying for my kiddos' education, etc., taking care of those future large life costs. Just as long as I don't go crazy, right? I'm not buying $520 things on Amazon. And it's really looking at that balance. Anyway, thank you for listening to my ramblings. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And if you have something you want to say to me or have some ideas on your own long-term goals or want to tell me how out of touch I am, that's fine too. Put it in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Take care.